Hey, what's up, guys? It's been a while. Classic gamer, Rich, whatever you want to call me. I'm doing yet another wrestling vid. They're kind of sporadic, but hey, what can I say? I just whenever I get the urge to talk about something, I don't know, just comes up, and what can I say? Oh well. So I thank the people who have watched the few videos that I've done, and if you're interested in this one and you want to send some feedback in the form of text or video, then go ahead and be my guest. All right, this time I am going to talk about. I'm going to defend Big Daddy V or Viscera or whatever you want to call him. Um, the reason why I want to defend him is I'll go to these wrestling sites, Raja.com, Wrestling Observer, go to various boards where people are talking about this, and they'll say, oh yeah, Big Daddy V, he's a waste of time. He's just taking up space on the roster, taking up TV time. Why is he on there? He's got the man boobs and he's a fat guy and an ugly bastard and all that type of crap and they don't want him on their television screen because basically for those type of reasons. And to that, I just find that kind of ridiculous. I mean, how many of you are going to sit here and you're going to say that you really you really watch wrestling for uh the attractiveness of the males in the ring, or male fans, I should say, whatever, or whatever. You don't watch freaking wrestling to see Trevor Murdoch's face and admire him, or Snitsky, or that type of deal. So why do you care about that type of shit? Now, by the same token, uh, Big Daddy V Viscera, yeah, he's ugly. He's got some man boobs. I'm not gonna deny that. And he's a mean-looking motherfucker, man, and all that type of shit. He's an ugly mofo. And WWE did not have to have him wrestle without a top when he came over to ECW, but they did, and there's a reason why they did that is because they knew that it would get a negative reaction. They'd boo him, and that would get the fans heckling on him, and he's supposed to be a monster heel, and you know people would turn away in disgust. And hey, guess what? Like it or not, it's working. The guy's getting boos, and he's doing his job and getting the desired result that the WWE wants to see. And I mean, that's all I gotta say about Big Daddy V and his man boobs and his girth and all that type of shit. I mean, oh well, I don't find it attractive. I don't think you do either. Nobody does, but oh well, that's not the damn point. Anyhow, um, as far as he's being used right now in his monster heel role over in ECW, I think he's doing a damn good job. He's damn sure doing a better job than Snitsky was over there. Nobody cared about Snitsky. Nobody's ever really cared about Snitsky. The only time people cared about Snitsky was when he was a baby killer, and now he doesn't even get boos or negative reaction half the time. He comes out, and people just don't even care about Snitsky. It doesn't matter what you do to him. You can shave his head bald. You can give him yellow teeth. It doesn't matter. You can light that motherfucker on fire, and nobody's gonna give a damn about him. Um, he's just he's just boring to me. I I personally think his little pump handle slam, his big boot that he does for finishers and whatnot, especially the pump handle slam. There's just no impact at all. It just doesn't look forceful at all when he does that. And I know you're not trying to hurt the guys in the damn ring, but you're supposed to make it look like it's impactful or something. His just looks soft, man. I don't like it at all, man. But yeah, Snitsky's a big guy who you should not like. Heidenreich is another example. What did that dude do? He just did freaking punches forever, and what he did like a back body drop, and he had a scrap buster pin for a finisher, which was decent. That was like the only decent move in his damn arsenal. And when he got hooked up with Animal, of course, he did the Doomsday Device. But other than that, Heidenreich was a waste as far as in-ring talent goes. Well, as far as his mic work and his charisma and all that shit, that's up to you. So, but as far as in-ring, the dude was a waste of time. I'm glad he got released. Just get off my television. I'm sure a lot of you guys feel the same way about Big Daddy V, but to me, it's not the same damn thing. I mean, sure, he's got the girth, he's got the fat, he's got the man boobs and all that, but Big Daddy V, for a man his size, he is an above average wrestler. He doesn't get winded too easily, from what I can see. He moves around the ring pretty well. He does a couple of moves that you would not see a guy his size do. Some type of variation of a spin heel kick or something like that, standing spin heel kick or something like that. And like I say, with a guy his size and his moves look forceful and they look like they hurt, and you just feel sorry for the guys getting beat the crap up. I mean, just getting crushed underneath Big Daddy V, man. And I think, like I said, I think he's proven effective in this monster heel role. I don't understand why people give him all this grief. It's just I just think that people have this mentality within the WWE. If you're a big guy, well, then we're just not gonna give you a chance. You suck. Same way with Umaga. I've seen people just bitch and moan about Umaga. Oh yeah, he's a big guy. He's nothing. Umaga. Maybe he's not the greatest wrestler in the world, but he's far from the worst either. And that's the same thing I'm saying with Big Daddy V. It seems like the only time that it's okay to be a big guy in the WWE is if your name is The Undertaker. Um, and Undertaker's a great wrestler. He's a great big guy. I'm not taking anything away from The Undertaker. You know, all-time great, Hall of Fame, undefeated at WrestleMania, the Dead Man, the Phenom, all that shit, man. Undertaker is great, but Undertaker is not the only uh, decent or good big guy, in the WWE. But that's the attitude amongst a lot of people. If your name's not The Undertaker and you're a big guy, then you just flat out suck. And I do not think that's the case with Big Daddy V. Um, he's filling his role pretty well. Like I said, I think he's on the best run in his career. ECW is utilizing him correctly. I don't have a problem with the talent exchange thing. Obviously, he's going to be doing double work for SmackDown and ECW. That's fine by me. SmackDown is low on talent. Big Daddy V is not main event talent, I don't think, but he's like two or three notches below. But he's just above mid Carter. I mean, he's never going to win the belt or anything, but he's more effective in that monster type of role than Mark Henry is. I'll tell you that much. You know, I don't really feel too strongly about Mark Henry, but yeah, I don't really have a big problem with Big Daddy V. He's a lot better than some of the other big men that have come through the WWE, and you know, I just don't understand it. Please, people, tell me what is wrong with this guy other than the fact that he's got his damn shirt off. Please stop stating the obvious. He's fat, he's got a lot of girth and all that type of crap. Um, yeah, so I mean, let me know. I mean, give me a really solid argument here. Text, video, it doesn't matter to me. I just want to hear what you guys have to say. As long as I'm on the subject, Matt Striker, I don't think the WWE utilized him correctly as a wrestler. He should have always been in the Intercontinental title mix or the U.S. title mix. I'm not saying he should have won the belt, but he should have always been around that area. They dropped the ball on him. He hardly ever wrestles anymore. He does wrestle a little bit, but he's being used effectively as a manager, in my opinion, for Big Daddy V. Um, he's becoming a pretty good manager, and I just see him getting better. He's always had good mic work and been charismatic, and he's filling that role very nicely as well, much the same way that Davari did. Um, Sucked that Davari was asked for his release and got it. If they didn't think he was that useful in a wrestling role, then they should have just kept him on as a manager role for somebody else. He seemed to fill that role very well, and it sucks that he got released. But anyhow, just want to know your thoughts on where you see Matt Striker as a manager right now, and where you see him progressing as a manager. And if you don't like him, you don't like him, and if you do, you do. But anyhow, that's it for me, and I hope to hear from you guys. All right, later.